Talk. This is Apostle Ely. I'm here with you guys on a Friday. Venus ruling today. We certainly thank God for you. Many of you, I want to say to you guys that have been subscribing. Looks like Brother Mario is the first in Capricorn. We have you guys that have been ordering from the website. We got a lot of your orders out. And those that have been getting the products, I want you guys to make sure that you are subscribed to my PayPal, because in my PayPal I give out instructions regarding my products. Those that are subscribing to my YouTube channel, I have a lot of information on there that can also help you. In order to see my information, you have to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that so very much. I don't know who that is trying to invite themselves, but thank you guys for being a part of my live. I don't know exactly. I think I've been very clear about what I teach and what I exhibit on my lives. I want you guys to understand that I'm an apostle and pastor of my own local ministry, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African traditions. I get on these lives in order to share information with adults, and this is why I constantly say that you must be 18 years or older. And I want to talk about something today because I feel that grown people have the right or the ability to make decisions for their own lives. And a lot of times when it comes to spirituality, something that I'm seeing not only in my own local church, but I'm also seeing it in other traditions that people do not understand. All right, Aries, thank you for joining us. A lot of people don't understand love language. And I want to explain this frequency. I want to explain this energy. I want to explain this power that a lot of people use this word very loosely. And if you're going to practice your spirituality and you're really going to tap into your Aries energy, if you're going to really tap into your Capricorn energy, if you're going to really tap into your Aquarius energy, if you really are going to tap into your Cancer and Gemini and Taurus and Pisces and Aquarius and Capricorn and Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, and Leo, you're going to have to really understand what love is, especially when you want to have a loving relationship with people, places, and things. If you're intending to be a prosperous person and you're not going to be a backstabber, conniver, and you want to be a decent human being, then you're going to have to understand the energy of love. You're going to have to understand why I have advised some of you to buy and get my love incense, or why would I do love work? Why would I do a love bath? Why would I get rose quartz? Why would I tamper with the energy of love? And I'm going to explain this to you. And a lot of you guys, and I'm talking to my Santeros, I'm talking to my Babalas, I'm talking to Mambos, I'm talking to witches, talking to spiritualists, root workers, hoodoo workers, and whatever your particular spiritual practice is. We need to explain to these people that a lot of these people that are getting love work done on another person, that's not love work. That is domination work. That is you trying to control somebody else's thoughts, their feelings. You cannot put a love spell on somebody if they don't love you. And it's not a spell. It's it is their energy of wanting to be or attracted to you. This is what Venus is. And instead of you telling these people that what you're doing is you're doing domination work, that's not love work. You're doing coercion work. You're trying to seduce them into being attracted to you, what they're not naturally attracted to. And let me tell y'all something. I don't believe that love hurts in the concept of what this individual is saying. I believe the lack of understanding of what love is and what we have labeled as love, because you can enjoy having sex with somebody and not love them. You can enjoy how somebody treats you and not love them. You could love the idea of what somebody brings to the table and not love the individual themselves. You can love the money you make on a job and not love the people you work with or love the job itself. Because we got to understand our love language and what we may be defining as love. And this is why I put down here as we talk about this, before you cast another spell, before you pray that somebody loves you and somebody treats you right, you need to understand what love is. You need to understand that energy, how that energy operates. Love is something that you cannot control. It's a primordial energy. It is God or Goddess itself. It is not something that you can force. It either exists or it does not exist. Either it is in operation or it is not in operation. And this, a lot of times you guys are buying products and doing love work on people when it's really not love. It's coercion. Okay? Ready? I'm gonna be it's 1 Corinthians 13, chapter 4 and 8. I'm gonna read this briefly. It says, charity, which is love, suffereth long, is kind, charity envies not, charity vaunteth not itself, it is not puffed up, does not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinks no evil, rejoice not in iniquity, and rejoices in the truth. Verse 7, love beareth all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endureth all things. Charity never fails. Love never fails. But whether there be prophecy, there shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. This is the attribute of this divinity, of love, this vibration, this frequency. When the Moors were operating with Venus, this is when they operated with the pentagram. That's why they use green as a representation of love, because that is the highest form of frequency of love, is green. A lot of times when people do love work, they use the color red. They use the color, the higher than red is pink. Pink is talking about friendship. When you want to operate in this frequency, and the reason why I want to talk about this, because we all have different things that deem to be love. And when we're going out here in this world, and I'm going to say this before I go any further. The next time somebody tells you they love you, I want you to ask this question. When you say you love me, why doesn't that love allows you to do better? When you say you love me, why doesn't that love causes you to act better? When you say you love me, why doesn't that love cause you to treat me better? You just call it love. What is it really? Just because you enjoy being intimate with somebody don't mean that they love you. Don't mean you love them either. What is love? What is this frequency and vibration? I had a lot of cancers. I had a lot of water signs come on and earth signs. And I keep trying to tell them, do you some love work. I tell people, do love work, because until you understand that frequency, a lot of things that you're calling love, your love never causes you to evolve into a better person. It never causes you to educate yourself of how you exist and coexist in this life with other people. Your love is always stipulated based on what somebody needs to be doing for you. That ain't love. That's what you like to be done towards you or regarding to you, but that is not what love is. You would notice that most people that tell you that people don't love them is because they have labeled certain treatment and how people are supposed to do towards them as, if you love me, you would not leave me. But your love never makes you do better. Because that what they're operating in, sir, that what they're operating in, ma'am, and I don't care if you gay, straight, bi, that has nothing to do with this frequency. That has nothing to do with this energy. In order for me to grow as a person, in the love that I was seeking after God, I had to realize I was selfish. See, when you really operate in that love, it's a reflection to you what it is to be in harmony, not only with God, but those people that you're encountering, even those people that you don't do well with. Your love never gets you to the place where you take responsibility for your action, because you're not operating in love. I'm going to show you today that if you really want to be operating spirituality, love will protect you from hurt, harm, and danger. Love will always provide for you. When love is in operation, you will always be protected. No matter what weapon that is formed against you prosper, it won't prosper against you, because that frequency is above the negativity. Are y'all understanding this? Love vibrates at an 852 to 859 megahertz. That is above cancer. That is above depression. That is above dishonor. That is above unbelief. All these other stuff that we're dealing with are low frequency. And when you're operating in that, you're not vibrating with love. You have to bring your energy up in order to operate in love. The stuff that used to bother you don't bother you no more, because you're vibrating at a different frequency. Are you understanding that? I'm going to give you another one. 1 Samuel 18:1. The next time somebody, even when you use the word love, think about how haphazard we say people, oh, I love you, but there's no action behind it. There's no transformation. Love is a chaos energy. If you encounter love, it will transform you. I was a lazy man. When I fell in love, I got a job, and I worked places that I would have normally never worked because I thought I was too good to work there. Oh, we know when you're in love, because love makes you better, because you want to respond better. You want to be desired. The more you say you love, the worse your behavior gets. What is that you really operating in? Everywhere you go, even in the church world, they say, oh, God is love. We love everybody. Then why all this mayhem is going on? Hi there. How you doing, baby? Thank you for joining us. 1 Samuel 18, verse 1. It says this, and it came to pass, when he had made an end to all the speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knitted with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved David as his own soul. Notice that when people are operating in love, that they consider you a part of them. Why is it that when we say we love people, we say them and we separate ourselves? How can you possibly love somebody? How can you possibly operating in that energy and you don't see the oneness of not only God, but people, but creation? You understand that when that frequency is in operation, it transforms you. And you're no longer saying that, oh, I can be to myself. Your money no longer belongs to you. Your time no longer belongs to you. No longer your energy don't belong to you. When you're in love with the Orishas, or you're in love with God or Goddess, or you're in love with this energy, you become consumed. You become intoxicated with it. You become possessed by it. And you no longer can see the world, people, places, and things the same way. You're not in love. I'm going to say it again. You're not in love, because you can no longer function in the capacity that you do, because love transforms. David and Jonathan loved each other. They did not care how other people perceived their love. The Bible said that these two men's souls became one. When you are still fault finding and looking for boogers, you're not operating in love. When you're still looking on that job and saying, who doing this, who doing that, your mind is on everything else, you're not operating in love. Because love does not function like you function. I want to talk to you guys. If you have gotten your natal chart done by me or somebody else, my particular Venus is in Scorpio. I'm going to explain love language. I'm going to talk about me, so when I read for you today, you have a better understanding of yourself. Okay? My particular Venus, my love, my attraction is in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water element and it is a fixed element. Water is emotion. It is also a intense energy. I am not a shallow person. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. I am not a type of person that I put on facades for people. Either I'm into you or I'm not into you. I'm not that type of person. When I make a connection, and my love is very sexual. It's Scorpio energy. That is your sacral chakra. I communicate through sex when I'm involved with somebody. The more I have sex with you, the more I'm into you. The less I have sex with you, the less I'm into you. That's just how my energy works. Okay? And when you understand your energy, you also understand how you communicate. You understand what to look for. My particular love language is in Scorpio. I do a lot of research. When I tell you that I cater to people, because I study people. I have Scorpio energy in my Venus. So therefore I study. I want to understand that person. I want to understand everything about that person, because I want to know how to please that person. I want to know how Scorpio energy is very possessive energy. It's like being possessed with the Holy Ghost, being filled. That's how that energy operates. You need to understand that about your energy. If you understand that, then you understand what you need in your life to function. You know what to ask for. You know what to expect. And you know who is not speaking your language. You can't communicate and tell me I love you. That don't do nothing for me. That don't do nothing for me. My love is action. Okay? Now, the reason I want to speak about that, Venus deals with love, friendship, fidelity, beauty, and you. I'm going to show you guys something. This is my, which one is first? Earth. Venus, earth element. Earth deals with money, prosperity, fertility, healing, and employment. Now, people that have an earth element in their Venus, the way that they see love is in aspect of money, prosperity, fertility, healing, and employment. These are the people that I work with in their Venus with. Sweet potato is ruled by Venus, but it's an earth element. Sweet potato is about sensuality, friendship, harmony, grounding, and nurturing. See that how that coincide? When you understand that your love language is in the earth element, things are about physicality or money. It's about prosperity. It's about fertility. It's about your healing, how y'all interact, how y'all make each other feel, and it's about employment, what you bring into the table. That's the earth element. If your element, your Venus is in the air element, it is about air element is right here. Goldenrod, Venus people. Y'all better hear me. This ain't about nobody. This about you. Goldenrod. It's about goldenrod is about true love, drawing love, divination, and drowning, which means if you help you find stuff. Now, these are the people that when it comes to love, it's about them. You got to mentally stimulate them. It's about their vision. It's about how they see stuff in their mind. It's about their psyche, their psychic power. It's about their wisdom and how they do things and these are mental people. You have to stimulate them mentally. You have to keep them stimulated to be involved with them. You have to communicate with them. You have to constantly talk to them. These are the people that are stimulated by conversation. This is how they fall in love with you. Oh, we talked all night. We conversed all night. Oh, you write them something. You send them something with words. This is how they get involved in love. These are the people that can fall in love over the internet. These are the people that can fall in love through a text message. Their Venus is in the air element. Then you guys, if your element is in fire, Yambia. I do this work with this particular herb. Yambia. Yambia deals with lust. It's fire element. Courage, strength, exorcism, protection, health. These are the people that you have to physically, their love is action. If they in love, they're going to take action. Fire element. All right? It's about physicality. They want to put their hands on you. They want to touch. They want to feel. They don't care nothing about that phone conversation. They want to see you. They want to touch you. They want to get physically. They want to be next to you. They want to touch flesh. Then if you guys that are, you have it in water element. Rose. Sleep, meditation, purification, prophetic dreams, healing, love, friendship, fidelity. These are the people, if you got water element in there, you do not like to be cheated on. These are the people that believe in that's mine. Okay? Why is this important when you're practicing spirituality? Because depending on what type of people that you're doing work on, you may not get what you're looking for because you may just be attracted to how they look. You may like how they do things. You might like how they clean up. You might like how they go after money. You might like how they are as a parent, but you're not in love with them. And this is why a lot of you guys are not happy, because you're constituting what you may be attracted to into whether you love or you're operating in love. You're not operating in love. You like what that person do for you. This is why your love never brings you to a better place of change. Because if you are operating in love, when I told you guys, I told some of you guys, I said, you need to burn some love incense. When you get that vibration in there, it's going to bring change in your life. You're going to change about how you see things. When I tell you about doing self-love and working on yourself, this is not about you putting a spell on somebody to make somebody your slave. This is about you understanding who you are and how you communicate. What's your language? Some of you think people are putting you down. They're not putting you down. You're inconsistent. And people can't trust you. There are certain signs that can't be in a loving relationship with you because they don't trust you. Because in order to be in a relationship, there must be a certain level of trust. Some of you guys are not consistent in your behavior, your actions, or your deeds. But you swear to God you love people. Oh, no, you don't. You like the idea of what love is in your perception. This is why you don't see as many powerful spiritual people as you used to see in the old time. Because anybody that truly practices spirituality knows that you have to operate in that high vibratory energy in order to gain real power. This is why we have testimonies of how women were able to flip over cars to get their children out because they tapped into that energy, that frequency. And that frequency is a force. It is a chaos energy. Y'all understand it? The reason why we are not evolving like we should, because we're not operating in love. We are in survival mode. We are in a place of a position of, what can you do for me? What can I do for you? We're in a position that we're praying prayers out of a need or desperation. Taurus is in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. When you prayed that prayer for your husband or your wife, if you're gay, your man, you a lesbian woman, what was going on in your life? What energy was truly operating when you asked for that? You didn't want to take care of yourself and you wanted somebody to take care of you. That's not love. That's you getting a physical need being met. And you wonder why a lot of people are miserable? You know why a lot of people can go to work every day and talk to people and be around people and have total disgust for them? Because they're not operating in love. Do your work. Operate in this energy and things will change how you treat people. When I say I love you, I don't want to see you hungry. When I say I love you, I don't want to see you down. Because I don't want to be down. See, people that really love, they always look at people as a reflection of themselves. Your love never makes you take responsibility for your action. Your love never tells you know what? I don't want to disappoint that person. I want them to know that I got them. Your love never looks at it and say, you know what? They didn't do anything to me. I did it to myself. Your love always causes you to blame other people. Love really brings transformation, y'all. That's all I really got to say on that. I told some of you guys, I said, go on my website and light and purchase that love incense. And many of you guys, hey, good afternoon to you, sir. That's Curtis. That's Curtis. Thank you so much. If you want to walk in prosperity, you can call all the angels, ancestors, and all that. Scorpio is an eagle, wolf, phoenix. When we own our power, exactly. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not talking about this physical love. I'm talking about a divine energy that will transform you into. I would have never thought, because I grew up selfish. I was taken care of. I was spoiled. I would have never thought that I would be this giving person and sacrifice and putting up with the stuff that I put up with, because it was never in my character. I didn't even have it in my mannerism. The stuff that I do for people, and I'll tell, some people on there know, I tell, oh, I'm not patient. I don't have patience. And they'll tell me, yes, you do. You put up with a lot. I would have never, I lied to myself because I know that ain't even my real character. I've never had that kind of patience. But through my transformation, I find myself doing things that I would not do. That's what love will have you. It'll cause you supporting things or people that you would not normally do. And you doing stuff you'll say you won't do and you end up doing it. That's love, y'all. I'm friends with people that normally I wouldn't be friends with. I go out with people and do stuff for people that I sacrifice stuff I need to do. Are y'all hearing me? Ebasa. I don't care what tradition, spiritual tradition you in. If it's a real powerful, potent tradition, love is a chaos energy. It's a feminine energy. And if you're going to operate on a superior level in your spiritual practice, you must embrace that particular energy. The energy that is up under love is joy. Those frequencies are very high. This is why people in certain traditions teach you about gratitude. Some of you keep saying you're not grateful. You can't be grateful for what you want, what you got, because you always talking about what you're trying to get. You can't even enjoy what you got because you don't even treat it right. So how can you truly be grateful for something when you don't even handle it right? You don't even handle it like it was something sacred. You don't handle it like it was a blessing to get it. Look at how you treat stuff. It's evident that you're not operating in what? Gratitude. But that's the energy and frequency that most spiritual people are trying to teach people. Because if you are not grateful, then why would the universe, God, Goddess, or energy, or Ashe give you what you're asking for? Because it's just another thing to blame why you ain't happy. You got the job, you still ain't happy. You got the man, you still ain't happy. You got the man that got a rod that's 11 inches, you still ain't happy. You got the woman that she got the WAP that is the best you ever had, you still ain't happy. You got a little more, you making more money than you ever made, you still ain't happy because you don't understand that happiness starts with transformation within oneself. Understanding your purpose, understanding why you are here, understanding why you have the type of love that you have. I have Scorpio energy in my house of Venus. End of story. That's how I love. That's my language. You, ma'am, you, sir, need to understand why that you have that. If you got the air element, if you got the earth element, you need to know that. You need to know what makes you happy. Yeah, that, I don't know you, people have to do the work from within. I don't know you, but you on point. People do not, let me tell you something. Nobody want to do it because it's work. W-O-R-K. You really think that you're going to be able to have a healthy, successful, and prosperous life with things. That don't make you happy. That don't make you feel loved. That don't make you supported. Love is a powerful energy. It is not something you say. It's something people can feel. It is a spirit. It is a force. Everybody knows when you're in love. Everybody knows when you love something. You transform. When a child gets a toy that they're in love with, they take that toy wherever, church, the park, everywhere. It could be a blanket. It can be whatever it is. When you love something, You can care less. You too big for that blanket. You could be getting married. You be going down the aisle with that blanket. You could be a grown woman. If you love that teddy bear, when you go hurt, you grab that teddy bear and you go snuggle up in your bed. You can care less what your husband thinks. Everybody knows when you have tapped into that energy. Everybody knows when you have tapped into that ashe. That is not something that you can get a candle. Either you got it or you don't. Either you're in contact with that force or you're not. So the next time that you pray and you say, you know what, I love my kids. No, you don't. You feel obligated. You feel responsible for them. But love them. If it's not bringing forth transformation, that ain't love. You will kill for it, you in love. If you ain't never used the word K-I-L-L, you ain't in love. You love what people do for you. You love what comes to you. You're not in love. Okay? One thing I want us to do, if you're going to practice true spirituality, you got to tell the truth to yourself. You ain't got to tell it to me. But make sure you're being honest with yourself. You have not changed. You have learned. You have heard. You have educated, but you are not in love with God. You're not in love with the deities. You're not in love because it brings this energy brings transformation. It gives you strength. It gives you power. It gives you provision. When the Bible said that Israel is the apple of God's eye, that he was willing to destroy a whole nation of people behind Israel. I'm trying to tell you about when the spirits love you, when the ancestors love you, there's nothing that they won't do for you. Let me tell y'all something about love. The ground, the death, the spirit of death cannot control that energy. It's cosmic. Huh? He said, God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Jesus so loved us that even death cannot hold this. If you understand that concept, that vibration and frequency. Huh? When you love something, you'll stop dying to do for it. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to help you. People that love certain people, they stop dying waiting on them. Come on here, somebody, huh? They stop the process. That's how powerful that energy is. That's how powerful that ashe is. So the next time you tell somebody, I love you, understanding what you're saying. And 9 times true, you really don't love that person. You may appreciate them. You may be thankful for them. But love? 852 megahertz? No, sir. No, ma'am. That might have been the best orgasm you ever have. No, ma'am. That was a great experience. You enjoyed it to the max. But that is not love. Okay? I didn't even know what love was. I had to find that out. I had to experience that. That's why I know that you ain't got it. There's no way you can be doing what you're doing in your life. There's no way that you could not be doing better. Do you guys know the amount of information that I put out on YouTube? If you were really in love with God and the spirit, like you say you was, and you were really in love with trying to transform, the information alone will make you have better behavior. The information alone will cause you to step out your comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? There's no way that you could still be behaving and fearing. Because with love, there is no fear. Because fear is an illusion. Perfect love casts out all fear. The reason why you are operating in fear, because you're not in love. The moment you step into the moment you step in that energy, the amount of power, the miracles that can transform your life through that frequency, the healing that will take place if you are in love. That's why sometimes the ancestors give people animals, because they're trying to create that love. Because sometimes you don't love humans. So sometimes they got to see you have that experience through an animal or an action. Sometimes you got to go through some horrific situations and somebody gives you an act of love, and that transforms you. When I tell you guys, if you are truly going to walk in spirituality and say that you want to be the best version of yourself, then you need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what is your problem? Why can't I open my heart? Why can't I open my mind? Because I have allowed fear. I have allowed me mislabeling love with things, people, and places. And now I have a misconception about what that energy is and what it offers. If you died and went into the ground and that frequency is in your spirit, you can come back. Huh? Nothing. Love is a primordial force. Is anybody in here that besides me that practice true magic that can tell these people that I'm telling them the truth? That energy is powerful. When you are operating in that ashe, you can speak a word on somebody. And no matter what's going on in their life, peace will come. You can pray for when that energy is operating to you, sir and ma'am, the people around you, their life gonna get better. Because Venus also has to do with luxury, success. When people come around me, I don't care who they are, they always transform. They become a better version of themselves. Not because of the love in them, but because of the love that's in my life. That frequency. Why aren't people being transformed? I have racist friends. I know that sounds strange. Because your frequency, are y'all hearing me? Your frequency will rebuttal that negativity. Because you operate on a higher vibration. Huh? That energy, that force, that water energy, that air energy of love will flow through you. Guess what else? Your heart will feel it. Your organs will feel it. Even your spit. If you want to, if you operate in that frequency, all you are as a parent, all you got to do is take some of your spit and place it on your child's third eye, and that'll protect them. That's how real that is. That's why I know you ain't operating in love. Because you would not fear for your children. There is no fear in love. This is what the Bible say, that the world, the earth is waiting on the manifestation. Instead of you talking how melanated you are, instead of you talking about how knowledgeable you are and how you've been strapped and how you've been initiated, you need to get in contact with that frequency and get some real power. Because that's some power. Once you've been endowed with that frequency, yeah, you can move some stuff. You can transform some stuff. You can make some shiggity happen. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because that's a high vibration. And it permeates. It'll go in all your workings that you do. It'll manifest. Y'all hearing me? It's real talk. Oh, you trying to say I don't love? Absolutely. I said it. If nobody else tell you the truth, I'm telling you, you're not operating in love. That is a spirit. Huh? You're too hateful. You're too resentful to be operating in that energy. That is a very potent, primordial, dark energy. Yes, love is a dark energy. It's not a light energy. It is a dark energy. It's heavy. Come on here, somebody. Stop. In order for us to grow spiritually, we got to stop all that lying. I don't care what your race, creed, color, and that's now. I didn't say you don't know how to do spells. I didn't say you don't know how to. I said you're not operating with that frequency because I know how that frequency and what it'll do to you. It is a transformative energy. Okay? All right. I'm going to light some more love incense. Now we got that out of the way. So the next time you go to a spiritualist, instead of telling them that you want to do a love spell on your man, just say, I want to dominate him. Instead of saying you love your wife and you want her back, how about just act right? How about do what you're supposed to do? How about being a man of your word? How about you won't have to do all of that if you do right in a relationship? If you bringing something into the table. How about you won't have to do a return to sender if you just stop going out there messing with other people? A lot of the stuff that people get involved in because they got bad behavior. Oh, I just love everybody. No, you don't. You like what I do. How can you love me? You ain't never been through with me. Your love has not been tested. You love me until I ask you for something. You love me until I need you for something. Y'all, you love me until you have to make a sacrifice for me. Those are lies. And it's okay, because we all fall short. It's okay. But what you're not going to do on my live is tell that lie that you such a loving person, because you're really not. If you wouldn't get something out the deal, you wouldn't be there. This the kind of stuff. And let me tell y'all something. All these people out here saying that they practicing magic, you're going to find out the person that really got the power is the person that understands this, what I'm talking about right now. They the one can control whether you're going to go up or down, because God is going to listen to them, because they're in right standing with him. The ancestors are going to deal with them because of the energy that they carry. Trust that. Trust that. You can't put a curse on somebody, because that's a low, that's low vibrational energy. Love operates on a higher vibration. It's not gonna stick. The frequency is too high. All right. Hey guys, those that have Cash App me, I want to thank you for Cash Apping me. Those that bought you ordered your products off my website. Some of your stuff went out today. If you guys I go back to work next week. If you have not subscribed to my Patreon, all right, Cancer and Gemini, thank you for being here with us. If you guys have not subscribed to my Patreon, it's only $5 a month. I put a lot of information in there. I'm sharing this to you guys as I get ready to turn these cards for you, because I want you to, if you're going to truly grow spiritually, as a Pisces, as an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo, you're gonna have to tell the truth. Find out in your natal chart what's in your Venus. I told you mine's in Scorpio. And then you have a better understanding why you are interacting with people the way you are. And you'll know how to protect yourself more effectively, understanding this frequency. All right. If you want me to turn some cards for you today up under this energy of Venus, and you want me to help raise your vibration, Cash App Apostle Ely. You want me to do some work? Those that want me to do some prayer work for you with this, my love incense today, all you got to do is Cash App me $20. Make sure you put love work in there, so I'll know that that's the $20 is for that. And I will place it on parchment paper, and I will put it in my closet, and I will pray over it for this frequency and this energy to come your way. Trust me, you're going to know when it show up. I can't hide it anyway. But I told you guys, Venus operates through the 4 elements: air, fire, earth, and water. Those that came in late, I'll show you again. Yambia is the fire element of Venus. Roses operate with the water element. Sweet potatoes operate with the earth element of Venus. And goldenrod operates with the air element of Venus. So I have all elements here to operate with each sign. All right? If you post your zodiac, hey there, baby. Yeah, we talking about love today. That real stuff. Not that stuff that people be lying about. All right? Post your zodiac sign. Like I said, I'm giving you an opportunity. After a while, a lot of this stuff that I'm doing here, the donations will go up, and I'm going to be online less and less. So those that want to work with me, that are like-minded, this is the opportunity to join the crew, join the family, my Patreon, join my YouTube page. A lot of times when people get an opportunity, they act like the opportunity going to keep coming around. No, sir, no, ma'am. If you love yourself, you will do what you need to do for yourself. Opportunity don't keep presenting itself. It finds where it is accepted and desired. All right. Just post your zodiac sign. Let me, who is, RC, post your zodiac sign. You about to join? All right. Thank you so much. You doing yourself a great service by joining my Patreon. You really are. The reason I get on here and keep talking about grown people, because I should never have to tell a grown person what they need. You done been with yourself long enough. I also want to show y'all this too. I have an uncrossing powder that I work with, because you know people forever doing love spells. I call them lust spells on people, and I do work to break those spells. I don't put that work on people, but I will remove it. Because some of y'all with people that y'all wouldn't be with if y'all didn't have that work on you. You keep leaving, and you don't even know why you keep going back. Some of y'all kids mad with y'all father right now, talking about what he ain't and what he ain't been there for you and all that, and you don't know your mama put a work on him. And that's why he even was with her in the first place. And she went and had a baby or two for him. Sometimes you don't know the genesis of stuff until you start getting reading and where that stuff coming from, and then you can forgive and have a better understanding of the makeup of why you were born and why you got certain issues. It's already up there? Okay. All right. We're going to read for RC11 Scorpio. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark. What is it that this Scorpio needs to pay attention to? What do they need to focus on? Reveal to me. Ancestors, open my eyes that I may see, hearken, and bring it to my sight. Ebasa, Rabashe. All you have to do is post your Zodiac, Cash App. If you want me to do work for you today on this love day, $20. I will pay attention to you and place that ashe on your name. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? What's in the dark, bring it to the light. Reveal it to my sight. Okay, Scorpio. Here we go, Scorpio. Your first card. Resh He Ayin. Here I accomplish nothing less than the complete transformation of negative situation into positive opportunities and blessings. Scorpio, this is for you. In particular, manna rains down upon me. Life begins to taste like anything my soul desires and imagines. This is a very good card. I don't know you, but it seems like you're utilizing your power, you're utilizing the Scorpio energy to transform this negative energy. This is your second card, Scorpio. Nun Yud Tav. I now focus my attention and meditate on total conviction and certainty upon the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. Now this to me, with this lineup about transformation, I would consider this as like a kundalini rising of transformation, of transcending the very idea. I don't know this person, but it's like they're getting to the place they're transcending the idea of what death is and understanding the energy and transformation of that energy. I think this particular Scorpio is really tapped into their energy. It's coming up into their reading. None Aleph. That's your third card. My motivation of self-interest and ulterior motive and hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love. Here it go again. There's some understanding going on in this Scorpio life. And giving. When I take myself out of the way, I create space of true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. This is a great transformative energy going on with this Scorpio. They really tapped into their energy. Only thing that I would say to this Scorpio, I still would get my bath cleanser, but I would utilize my High John. work with that High John the Conqueror, and that will give you more agility to move forward. I know that Scorpio energy is possessive, but there's some things that this particular Scorpio needs to conquer. All right. They say yes. All right. Thank you so much for letting me read you. Somebody asked me how old am I? I'm 48. How does Kane one? What's that? Kish or Kane? Keisha Kane? Keisha Kane one Virgo. All right. Y'all know I'm into these. I love energy. Even Virgo energy. I was raised by a Virgo. That's why I'm such an effective Sagittarius. Embrace these other energies so you can transform to a better version of yourself. All right, let's see what's going on with this Virgo. What is it? Me too, Virgo. All right, come on. Virgo, that earth sign, the earth energy. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hear me as I call upon thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Reveal and bring it to my sight as I call to thee. Keisha Kane 1, Virgo. Show me. Show me what is going on in the dark. Show me what is going on in the dark. What does this Virgo need to be paying attention to? So I'm going on, Virgo. Got my spirit man moving. Let's see what's going on with this Virgo. All right, Virgo, your first card. Ayin Shin Lamed. I reflect upon the spiritual truth that the world peace begins with peace in my own heart. Virgo. With this name, I speed my transformation and strengthen the forces of peace throughout the world. This is talking about transformation, but there's something going on, Virgo, that has disturbed your peace. But it's talking about spiritual truth. Let's see what's going on with this Virgo. Keisha Kane 1. Yud Chet Va. Light shines. I recognize the negative forces still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. With the power of this name, they become history. Virgo, this is talking about certain things that you are dealing with. And let me tell y'all something. I teach this very strongly when it comes to water signs and earth signs. Your energy is receptive. So there's something that's something that happens that you're reacting from past situations that did not sit well with you. They're saying that you need to deal with this in order to let this thing be a thing of the past. It's also talking about your first read about your transformation. So something is going on. This is your third card. Aleph Lamed Daled. My own potential to cast the evil eye at others is diminished. Okay, Virgo. A shield of positive energy surrounds me, providing protection from the negative glances, looks of envy, and mean-spirited intentions of others. So, Virgo, what I'm going to encourage you to go on my website and do some cleansing. I have a cleansing bath cleanser, but I would advise you to do a reversal incense and some love incense. You need to do some love work. This will help you transform a lot faster. To get rid, you got to remove this energy, because when you place something in the earth, it grows. Always, if you're an earth element, always remember this. If you are Capricorn, if you are Taurus, if you are Virgo, always remember, if I harbor this, this means I'm accepting that I am going to grow this. Never allow something to settle in your energy unless you want it to grow. You must remove that stuff out of your energy. If you feel like it's a bad experience, you have to uproot it from the root, or it's going to grow in your energy. And that means it's going to manifest in your life. End of story. I don't care what you practice. I don't care what you believe in. This is your energy. This is how it works. This is how I'm able to perform magic. I use the earth element. I know how these energies work. I'm telling you, make sure you're doing that. All right? All right. Let's see who is next. There go my girl. Here we go. Light some of this in here. I'm trying to show y'all how to live a better and a more harmonious life with your own energy. Before you make it about somebody else, make sure that you got your energy in check. Some of you guys are not taking responsibility of getting the tools you need. All you want to talk about how hot it is. You want to go get a popsicle. You won't go get nothing to drink. You just want to sit around all day talk about how hot it is. You won't even go get a wet, cold towel. You just want to complain. Ain't nobody about that. Like that lady say, ain't nobody got time for that. Hear these words which I speak, reveal to me that which is in the dark, bring it to the light concerning this Virgo. Show me. What is it this Virgo needs to pay attention to? What is in the dark? See what's going on with her energy. What ebasa? It's like something's going on with this Virgo in the positive. Let's see what's going on. The energy feel better to me today. Let's see what's going on. Here we go, Virgo. See what's going on. Okay, Virgo. Yud Chet Va. Light shines. I recognize negative forces still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. Y'all see the theme of this? They are talking to these Virgos. With the power of this name, they become history. Something, I'm not going to say that you are in the beginning of this situation, but I'm going to say that you are almost out of the woods. That's the word that I would say to this particular Virgo. There's something going on, but it's a theme going on here. Your second card, Virgo. Vava Lamed. I use this name to unleash the power of mind over matter, soul over ego, and the spiritual over the physical. My goal is not to renounce the physical world, but to eliminate its control over me and to become the true captain of my faith. Everything becomes possible. Virgo, this is talking about taking charge. This is like this energy, like whatever you're coming out, is like you're making moves that are giving you control over where your life is going. And here, because it's saying you becoming the true captain of your fate and everything become possible. This is your third card, Virgo. What am I afraid of? With this name, courage to conquer my fears. Now Virgo, let me tell you something real quickly about this, for this Virgo, but Virgos in general too. Your need to understand what is coming to control the narrative causes the nervousness, causes the fear. Oh, if I do this, what's going to happen? You got to get rid of that. You got to fight against that. That's why it's talking about mind over matter. It says that you're going to need the courage to conquer your fears now that rise within me by proactively confront. That means you taking action ahead. Nip this stuff and do not let it linger. It's saying taking proactive action to confront your shadow self at sea level. I yanked them out by the roots and removed them entirely from my being. Virgo, move forward. This is really a good read. It's some negative stuff still going on, but it's showing that you're getting out of the woods. But do not allow fear about tomorrow, not being able to control exactly how this is going to work out. Trust what is going on. Take control over that your ego don't mess you up. All right. Somebody asked how old I am. What's up with that? All right. I like that. I already told you. You already know what to do, Virgo. It's on point. Let me give y'all a secret. All of you, I'm gonna tell you what I didn't do in my relationship that I do now. I didn't do this in my relationship. When I was younger in this, I was so concerned about somebody saying I was doing something to them to be in a relationship with me that I would not do no protection work on my relationship. I would not use there are people out here that see you in a relationship and you getting along with your partner, and they will do sour jars. They will cast negative energy on your relationship out of pure hate, malice, and jealousy. And if you don't have any protection around your relationship, that energy will start to affect your relationship. And you would think it'll be about the man or the woman, or the man and the man, or the woman and the woman. You need to understand, I made that mistake because I was more concerned about being, if you're going to practice your spirituality, you need to be with somebody that is comfortable with you doing magic. You need to be with somebody that's comfortable with your spiritual faith. They don't necessarily have to practice it, but they should have a respect for what you do. And they should have a security that know that you, that they're there because they want to be there. If you with somebody that is in their head that think that you did something to be, you're going to have problems. We must come to a point that we have to be around people that respect what we do. I would not be in a relationship with somebody that got a problem with I practice. You can't even be my side piece. You can't even be my, I ain't even going to knock you off. If you got a problem with who I authentically am, there is no deal. That's how you have to live your life, because this is something, it's a lifestyle. This is not something you should be hiding from somebody that you love and that you are in a workable relationship with. This is something that both of you all should be comfortable, that he should be able to do some work to protect your relationship. One young lady, she said she bind herself to her husband and they did a bath together. So it's going to be hard for somebody to do breakup work and break up their energy that they have formulated together. He should be comfortable by being in that relationship with you. She should be comfortable by being in that relationship with you, to understand why these things are necessary in order to have a healthy relationship. What I do it now, but I didn't do it then because I was more concerned of how I would be perceived. Okay? If you want me to read for you, post your zodiac sign, Cash App. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop wasting y'all money looking for somebody to tell y'all what you want to hear instead of somebody telling you what you need. Okay? Who else? Anybody? Anyone? I told you guys I'm using this Yerba Santa. This Yerba Santa is winning me over. It's a holy herb. All right. What time I started? I said what time did I start? 12:15. Okay, I was on here an hour. All right, because I got some stuff to do. I'm not gonna prolong it. Listen, I appreciate you guys once again. I'm gonna show this to you again. This is metal. This is the ankh. This is considered the vagina, the womb, and this is considered the penis. The feminine energy and the masculine energy. If you're going to practice magic, you need to understand these energy because everything is energy. Wait a minute before I go. This is a good incense. If you can get this incense on Amazon, this is a good incense, I think. Somebody posted your. Either Cash App. Yeah, I mean, come on. You got to put some energy in and get something out. You know, I tell you, I do reading for grown people. She didn't post her sign yet. Yeah. And she didn't Cash App. Because some of these people are not being adults. They think I got to understand how energy works. You never want to do something for nothing because then you end up owing the energy that you got it from. It's an even energy exchange. This is why you do it. Not just with me, anybody. You never, it's even in a relationship. If she giving too much and you're not giving anything, it's going to throw that relationship out of balance. Vice versa. That's any relationship. When we go out to the cemetery, we give offerings because we're asking, we're taking something. When I go to the water, I give offerings. When I go to the crossroad, I give offerings. When I go and I ask the spirits in my ministry, in my church building where I actually worship at, I give them offerings because I'm asking them to do something. They need energy. They need payment. Even the spirits that guard my house or my car, there's an even energy exchange. You don't want to throw your energy out of balance because you're not doing your part. I have this. I love this right here. I have this oil. I got to find my other one. Lotus. Thank you so much, RC. Lotus. And I also have this one too. This incense. And y'all know I got my love incense. But these are the things I put in my for my clientele and my customers. I really appreciate you guys so much for coming on. I will be back on later. I am going out of town because I got to get this together because it's Father's Day. I want to say to you guys as well, thank you to each and every person that supported me to get my meteorite for Father's Day. I told them, I said, I'm really a nerdy guy. I like that kind of stuff. So I'm getting this particular meteorite that it's expensive, but I love. I wanted to have this, and so I'm gonna work with it. Thank you, my Aries. Say happy Father's Day. Thank you, darling. Yes, I got some spiritual children out there that I ain't even getting none for. I ain't get a good time, but it's all worth it. I appreciate your time and energy. Remember, if you have not seen, I'm gonna be posting this on the Thank you, Sister Monique. Thank you, darling. Wishing me a happy Father's Day. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm posting this video on the my YouTube. I'm going there. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the confetti. My whole purpose of giving you an opportunity to encounter somebody that is authentically who they are and able to do this type of work for you and give you a opportunity before things get so big where you might not be able to afford to get, you know what I'm saying? I made these places of giving these donations as to assess real help. This is the opportunity that many of you guys need to take because after a while, you know, anything that grows, I'm going to make moving. Thank you so much. Ashe to you as well. You guys, all you guys understand that Father energy. All right. God bless you.